So I'm going to give my unpopular opinion and my unsolicited advice about relationships and social media. So if you care to listen, go ahead. If not, scroll on. Anyway, I feel as if with social media, I feel that it's best to not openly share your relationship with another person on the media, especially if it's a very fresh relationship, because relationships go through this like period of like, what's it, like a 3 month period, 3 to 6 months maybe, where within like those first like 3 months, think of it as like a trimester, okay? Within like the first trimester of a relationship, that's where you're getting used to each other, you're getting used to dating, you're getting used to being with each other, you're getting used to being an official couple. And that's a transition because you now are allowing this person into your life in a very intimate way, and you are now sharing a part of your life with this person, and you are allowing this person to share a part of their life with you. And if you are unsure about if that is actually going to work for you, as if you have the space, the capacity to actually be in a committed relationship while also simultaneously continuing to live your life, then if you feel deep down that that may be something that you may have to juggle, or it may be something that you don't know if you can fully commit yourself to, because of course you have your own life, and if you don't know if you're 100% ready to share your life with somebody, then you need to rethink if you are actually ready to be in a relationship. And not being ready to be in a relationship is not a sign of you not feeling ready to be loved. It's, am I ready to make this commitment in my life to allow something into my life that wasn't here before? Because when you are single for a very long time, you get very comfortable in your singleness. You get very comfortable in your solitude. And sometimes your solitude can feel a lot more safer than being with another person. Sometimes your solitude is so comforting and it's so safe that someone else's presence has to feel better than your solitude, or else it's going to create issues. And I feel like if you are, just getting your feet wet of being in a new relationship, my advice would be to lay low. What do Whitney used to say? You but lay low. Like, no, seriously. It's just lay low for a little bit. Like, don't let everybody know that you are in a relationship. Don't let anybody see it. Don't post about it. You just want to have the focus on you and the other person being in a relationship where everything is private. No one knows that you all are together except the two of you, and maybe like your close family and close friends and family that you tell. But I feel as if when you tell other people, and especially when you are telling other people that maybe should not know about it, people that don't have pure intentions for you, or especially if you're putting it out there on social media, whether you are just a random person just putting yourself out there on your media, or even if you are an influencer and you have a platform, especially because whether you have a platform, or you are an influencer, or you are just a person that likes to just post their own content, you just have it for your own purposes, then not everyone that follows you or watches your content has pure intentions for you. Not everyone that watches you or engages in your content actually cares about you. Some of these people are not very genuine. You have a lot of enemies in your midst. You have a lot of snakes in your garden, and a lot of those snakes will eventually reveal themselves. But you especially have to be careful, because when you post about your accomplishments in life and your achievements, especially the newness of a relationship, that is an accomplishment, that is an achievement. And the people that don't have pure intentions for you could really be looking at you through like a microscope, and they can really be just so hyper focused, trying to pick and like pluck and find, just nitpick at everything. They're basically trying to like find flaws, find an issue. They're trying to instill doubt. They're trying to pick and find insecurities. They're trying to find ways to push your buttons, because people that don't have pure intentions for you, people that are not genuine with you, they're not going to be happy about those accomplishments. Some people are envious when they see you getting into a new relationship. Some people are very happy for you, but some people aren't. Some people actually are literally looking at this with the evil eye. And the people that say the most stuff, especially when you start coming out on social media and telling people that you are in a relationship, and you are just publicly out there that you're in a relationship with this person, that's inviting other people to say whatever they want to say certain things, to instill doubt in you, to invoke insecurities onto you, to project those insecurities onto you, to nitpick at you, just to basically make you doubt yourself, to basically make you feel as if you're doing something wrong, to basically make you just judge yourself. And when you're not fully grounded in who you are and where you are in life, then other people's comments can sometimes really get to you. That's why you really got to be careful. But even if you may be very grounded and secure in who you are, and you probably don't really care what other people think, it still would be best and wise to refrain from posting publicly about you are in a relationship very quickly, very fast. Like, if you just get into a relationship and you are already posting it out there, and you haven't even been dating very long, like you may not have even been dating a month, you may not have even been dating a week, but a lot of times people get so excited, people get overzealous, and when they're enthusiastic about things, they tend to just say stuff because they are so excited and they want to share their joy. But baby, you got to remember that it's wonderful to share your joy with others, but be selective on who you share that joy with, okay? Because there are people that are out there that are wanting to steal your joy, wanting to rob you of that joy. And not everyone that you share your joy with actually is going to reciprocate that same joy. And of course, Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you, Spirit. Like, it's wonderful if you want to share your joy. However, you have to be very protective over your joy, over what brings you fulfillment. If there are people in your life that are very important to you, and whether it is a romantic relationship or even a friendship or even just someone in your life that may not necessarily be like a friend or like platonic friend per se, maybe it's just someone in your life that just came in as like a soul tribe family member. Like they, like the dynamic that you have with this person is just maybe this could be like a mentor type of person. Like this is like a mentor to you, and you're like a mentee to them, and this is a very beautiful relationship that you have developed with this person, and they do mean a lot to you. And you know for a fact that people that don't want to see you happy, don't want to see you succeed, are probably gonna say things to like sabotage it, or just say things to like make you feel bad, just to instill doubt. You gotta be careful of that, baby. You gotta be careful of that. That's why, if I'm gonna offer any advice, I say wait a little bit before you start posting about being in a relationship with somebody, because when everybody is so involved, and if you don't get through that, everyone is so involved and they have all these opinions to say, and then what happens after you done told everyone and spread it out to your whole platform that you are in a relationship with this specific person, and then you guys don't even get past that 3-month mark, and you end up breaking up within that 3-month mark. Then you got to go back and tell everybody, hey, we're not dating anymore, we have broken up. And then of course the people that are going to support you are going to be like, damn, man, that's sad. But there's also this feeling of like embarrassment and shame that comes from it, because you're thinking like, damn, I just, like 2 minutes ago I was talking about how we were together, and now a few minutes later we gotta talk about how we done broke up. There's a lot of shame that comes with that. There's a lot of embarrassment that can come from that. So I definitely can empathize and feel like that'll be hurtful, that'll be hard. But to protect yourself from all of these emotions and all of these traumas and pain that you can go through, it's best to just lay low. It's best to just not tell everyone what you have going on. It's best to just keep things private for as long as you can, and just to get this relationship solidified first. Make sure that everything is grounded, make sure that foundation is set in stone, and to be with that person and get past that 3-month mark, okay? Before you get past that first trimester, before you even say anything. Because you know the first trimester of when you're pregnant is a lot of times you can lose a baby. That's why it's best not to say anything. The same with this, baby. Like a relationship is like birthing a baby. Is it gonna make it to the full trimester, or are you gonna have a miscarriage? And sometimes you can have miscarriages in relationships, figuratively. So, ashe.